Hello and welcome back to English with Fliss, and if you're new here, thank you for joining me. We have got a homograph alert today, which is tear or tear. So you will learn the two meanings of the word and how to read these words correctly. So we're starting with tear. I've got a little visual aid for you. A tear is a salty liquid that is released or secreted from the eye. Okay, so it's a tear of joy. He had tears in his eyes. These are tears of pain. Okay, now let's have a look at what tear means. Tear is a split or hole caused by being pulled apart with pressure or force. So some examples are, I'm going to tear this paper. You have a tear in your pants. Don't do that, you will tear it. Okay? The best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. You need to finish the sentence that you're reading for it to really make sense, to know if the author was intending to use the word tear or tear. There's no super trick to it. That's it. It's just simply reading on to figure out which one the author intended. So why don't you test yourself now? Have a read of these sentences and you might want to write them down and then draw maybe a little teardrop next to the tear ones and a little line next to the tear ones. So I'm not going to read these out to you because it will just give it away. I'll get you to pause the video now and have a go. And when you're ready for the answers, just hit play. Okay, so I hope you've paused the video, had a go, drawn your little teardrops or your little tear marks. Now let's have a look at the answers. So the first word is tear. So this paper has a tear in it. The next sentence, very, very similar, but we've got a word that's different, technically two, but so this paper has a tear on it. So the word that was different was the words that were different were in and on. If the paper has a tear in it, and then there's a tear on it. So a tear has fallen on it. So the paper has a tear on it. Okay? Because the paper can't have a tear on it because it's not proper English. That's not how we would say it. We would say the paper has a tear in it. This paper has a tear. We wouldn't really say this paper has a tear on it. It's not proper. It brought a tear to my eye. So that was tear. Next one was tear. Your pants are so tight they may tear. This paper cut made my eyes tear up. So how did you go with that? Let me know in the comments down below. And in summary, the best way to read the word correctly is by reading on for clarification. There's no magic way to figure it out. You just got to keep reading, and then you might have to read the sentence all over again because you might have read it as tear when really it was tear, and then you read on, you're like, that made no sense, and then you go, oh, now I have to read the whole thing again. So thank you for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you got this far, and leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for joining me.